Hey guys, Shadowz here, and today we're going to be discussing Gears of War 4 when it comes to could there be a time skip within a sequel being between at least 10 years to maybe 100 years. Now I know I've been releasing a ton of videos based on the remaster because of course we had the gameplay leaked, but I still have a few Gears of War 4 videos to release here and there. You're probably wondering what I could mean by the title being could there be a time skip within a sequel, and I mention this just because that is what we could see if the game is a sequel to Gears of War 3. If we all think back to the end of Gears of War 3, the human species has lost pretty much all of its population since the Locust War began. I assume something like 99.9% or a pretty high number in the 90% range of humanity being killed off. After the Hammer of Dawn strikes, with as well the Locust War taking its toll, the surface of Sierra has been virtually completely destroyed, meaning there isn't any resources left. Food and water is probably limited at that moment in time, but that isn't a big game changer. But with Emulsion being this live parasite now killed off by Adam Phoenix's machine, meaning that the miracle fuel is no longer available, it would take a lot of time to rebuild a civilization in the current state of the Gears of War universe at the end of Gears of War 3. Repopulate the planet, fortify livable cities again, and much more. It would all take a long time to complete these tasks. Reason why we could see a time skip of 100 years, 50 years, or at least roughly around 10 to 20 years minimum since the end of the Locust War at Gears of War 3, meaning all the current characters could be quite old depending on how long it has been, but introduce new characters as well, being the children of existing characters we've seen in the current Gears of War games. If the Locust for a fourth time returned after again for the fourth time we have all thought that they have been destroyed and they returned, or even if a new threat arrived that humanity would have to face, and if this happens just after Gears of War 3 like in a few years, I couldn't see there being a fighting chance, as it wouldn't be just convincing enough due to the state of the universe after Gears of War 3 unless there was a small time skip where the remaining human population had a chance to rebuild. But of course this is a video game after all, but Gears of War as a franchise has always had just an awesome canon and storyline which most of the time the games have always stuck to, where with something major like this storyline wise I don't think it will just be ignored and a game take place that doesn't have much sense behind it. Please make sure to leave me a comment down below. Do you think we could see a time skip within Gears of War 4? Now all depending on how long this time skip would be, it means we could see a lot of changes in the universe of Gears of War, with such things as current characters becoming very old or passing away, new characters being introduced, the offspring from characters like Marcus Phoenix and Anya Stroud, technology advancing as they already have the knowledge and power to get satellites into space for the Hammer of Dawn. It wouldn't be that much longer until they see ships in space, weapons changing over time obviously, and much more. There are many choices to be faced when thinking about how possibly a Gears of War 4 game would take place storyline wise, which hopefully at E3 or at least by Gamescom in August we find out the storyline plots behind the new Gears of War game. So do you have today's video? Give that video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, subscribe to my channel if you aren't already. Thanks for watching, and as always I shall see you on the next one.